Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Guys, it's Van Diesel back again with the Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's go into shall we? So this time we are wrapping up, or hopefully we're wrapping up, the best of 24 challenge. You know, the one where we use as many of the decks as possible, or like we use 3 decks of each nation and try to see if we can beat through all 24 AIs, which we are currently succeeding at. Cause I mean, okay, if we count the Magnolia game, where I lost to Bav, which probably could have resulted in a win if I just wasn't so out of it, then technically speaking, we are on Keter. If we don't count that game, which in my opinion we do, then it's not, then we aren't on Keter, then we would still be in Stoicheia technically, because God knows when Mag would have actually lost. So yeah, I count it because I just should have been paying more attention, but that's just how it is. Now we are trying to ramp through Donji, Yu, and Yuki, and I'm gonna stand up and walk around so my audio gets choppy. I'm sorry, but my legs hurt like hell, and I cannot sit down for like the next foreseeable 40 minutes, if not longer straight, without moving back and forth. Hopefully we win, and we don't lose, because that means we only had to use 1 Keter deck. I don't know if that's going to end up being the case here. I do not want to guard with MLB, thank you very much. You know what's funny too, me and my friend just played this, or not this matchup, but like, he just played Bruce the last time we talked, and which was yesterday. I don't know why I feel like that's, like, when I say last time we talked, I mean yesterday. Last time we talked is normally a term you use if you haven't talked to someone in a long fucking time. But, no, we just, like yesterday, he played Bruce. What deck did I use? I used the, like, set 10 Nirvana over cross-dress, you know, the one that literally has one-ofs everything except for the triggers and the PGs, which I just found funny to me. I am not gonna add anything because I know this is stupid, but I'm gonna do that anyways. And I know I just put like my finger or like my hand entirely to the camera, but I don't care. Anyway, CB1, kill back center because I do want to keep Marin on board for the foreseeable future. But yeah, let's just do that, and then let's try to make a board with this, because I know he can't kill my rear guards yet. Skill, Soul Boss 1. I don't care what blasters among these, just give me any blaster among these. I will take it, and that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Call Blaster Dart here, and then just in case for later purposes, I'll call you here, and we'll go battle phase. We'll swing a casual 15 of Van. He'll probably take this. Or he might guard because the Vanguard has Twin Drive. Okay, yeah, he'll take it like I thought. Cool, no triggers, and we make him drop a PG, so that's nice. I still can't believe, like, it's only been 3 weeks, and we are almost done with this. I really did expect the best of 24 challenge to go longer than 3 weeks, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I expected to lose, like, so much more than what we did. Because remember, originally it wasn't supposed to be we only use 3 decks of each nation. It was supposed to be we use all of them except for Lyrical Monasterio. But because because all the Brandgate decks, including Gravidia, just happened to go on a 3-game win streak, and you know Gravidia went I think on a 6-game win streak, I decided yeah, it's probably better that we just use the best, or like we only use 3 decks at random of each nation. Because otherwise, I don't think we would actually be on Keter right now. I think at worst we'd be on Stoicheia, and that would involve me bricking with both Orphist and Seraph against Gravidia and the likes of them. But that's kind of just what happens. I do kind of need CB. Well, I don't, but I can't really guard that the way it is now because I knew he was going to see a trigger. What it would be, I had no idea, but I refused to drop more than, because I'd have to drop 3 cards for a 2 to pass, and in my mind that wasn't worth it, considering that would be pretty much everything that wasn't a PG. But hey, draw trigger into a Persona ride, never mind, that's the order, but that's great, because now I can use that to make myself feel more comfortable later when I have to, you know, grab my blasters. So, ride MLB, I don't have boosters, so plan B, I guess. Kill this, I'm sorry Glint Breath, call you, and then hopefully that just doesn't cause a problem later. That's kind of why I wanted to call Glint Breath to the other circle earlier, cause right where it is now, cause I knew this would be a problem. But I was like, nah, it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? You get the 5K regardless if something's killed, don't you? Is that how his? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I did not realize Blaster Dark skill procs off just by killing a rear guard. I thought it was kill by effects, not just kill one. My God, why did no one tell me this? Oh my God, why do I feel like there's been a game out there now where that actually would have won me a match and I actively didn't do it because I didn't realize that it had to be killed by normal means. I am so disappointed in myself because I'm now starting to think that might actually be the legit case here, where it probably lost me a game and I didn't realize it until now. But whatever, it's too late to take it back, and that's why I wanted to search Blaster Dark with that order, but I didn't because I was like, oh, there's 3 Blaster Blades. It's better just to get the 1 Blaster Blade now to make it even because I knew I'd see a Blaster Blade in my drive check. Okay, he's at 4. The standard rule of Bruce is it hits like a fucking truck when Final Rush goes. My game glitches or my camera glitch, but all you missed was me saying that standard rule of Bruce says Final Rush is like a truck, and guess what he's in right now? Final Rush. Please don't Persona Ride a ride to grade 4. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we might have to go to game 2. Cause this is, he has Pandemonium, doesn't he? He 100% has Pandemonium, or he's about to get it. I'm willing to bet. Actually, well, he probably soul charged it off this. I was right! Oh, I was right! Oh, I was right! I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe from that. Because I think he only runs 2. I hope he only runs 2. If he runs 3, then I know what he's about to play, but I think I'm safe for now. Okay, I'm safe for now. Okay, 20K swing. He gets a front row restand. These are the easy ones to block. I did not realize that that was a dumb idea because I thought he had Persona Ride active. Fuck. And send Lyle to Soul. Okay, so on the bright side, he can't do that again. Actually, yes, he can. He can do it next turn if Marjorie stays alive. So there's that. Phew, I fucked up big time. Okay, here's the plan. Guard. Every guarding power counts. In hindsight, I didn't need to save the 15. Actually, yes, I did. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna guard this. Should I guard this? I know he has fronts, is the thing. I'll guard this and pray that if he sees a crit, I guard the one he puts a crit on. Just don't see the over. Also, fuck off, Donji. Oh God, I'm dead. He's gonna pull a trigger. No way, no, he doesn't pull a trigger. Probably a crit. Oh no. Oh God, that's worse. That's actually worse, because, oh no, that means he's gonna do the thing next turn. Okay, so on the bright side, I'm guaranteed to live. On the downside, I have to cripple him severely, otherwise I'm walking away dead next turn. Okay, at least you pulled it there, and not now, or like not in the first one. I didn't know he was gonna pull the over. I knew for a damn fact he was gonna pull the over, which is why I was like, maybe I should have thrown down the 15, but it's fine. It's okay. How do I walk out of this alive? The answer is I don't. Any triggers? I see. So, for logical reasons, I take this. I mean, I could guard this if I wanted to. It's not worth it. And it's only 1 crit. See a heal. Okay, listen. I know I said any triggers earlier, but that time I specifically asked for a heal. So, you know, when I ask for a heal, I kind of expect the game to at least listen to me or think about it. I should not be dropping my guarding power here, but I need everything conceivable to A, increase my hand, and B, kill his board. So I'm going to say fuck my logic and just murder the hell out of his board. Stand and draw. I'm not even upset about that. Persona Ride. Okay, here's what we do. Blaster Dark, Blaster Blade. That's our options here. So play this, fuck my CB count, get it in my hand, damn it. And sadly, Grunt Breath, this is the end for you. I really am sorry, because this entire game you've pretty much been retire fodder. But I swear to you, I would not be doing this if I didn't. If I had a choice, I swear to you, I wouldn't be doing this. Your skill is retire. Any rear guard, your skill is retire. Grade 2 or greater. Okay, so fuck off. Call Blaster Blade using his skill. The intercept can fuck off, because I know I can kill Marjorie. And now I could go after Marjorie with Dark, or I could just force out the 15 I know is in his hand. And also you get +5. I could kill the rear guard, I should kill the rear guard. I'm not going to kill the rear guard, but... He has the heal in his hand, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother asking why he did that right now. He's down 2 BGs to my knowledge, that I've been paying attention to. He could have more. I hope he doesn't and he just takes this and I see one of my remaining crits and I can win off that. Because he has the ability, thanks to his drive check, to, you know, do things. Okay, that's where the 15 went. Come on, see the over. See the over in response, be fair. Because I actually am dead next turn thanks to his. See the over. See the over or heal. One of the two. I don't know what's worse. The fact that with a deck I wanted to get the fact with a deck that I have triple drive with, that I wanted to see triple triggers with doesn't see triple triggers, or the fact that earlier when I was recording Lornal v Ava, Lornal in the same game, and I think it was turn after turn, pulled triple trigger twice, one of them containing the over, both of them containing a critical. And, this is not a situation I want to be in. How much of a bet am I willing to place on my life? So if he doesn't restand, I can, for whatever reason, I can survive this turn. How many triggers are out of curiosity? Good sir. Okay, so you're starting in soul, so 4 plus 7, so 11. 12 is over there. What are these 2 face down ones? Both are no triggers. So, if we are lucky, which by the AI's count, 2 of these are probably triggers. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with that math and just say 1 to pass. I know this is a stupid idea, and frankly it doesn't matter because I think I'm dead anyways, but... Bet. That was a dumb idea. My logic here, the AI didn't call from hand for a reason. There's a chance that all 4 of those could be triggers, and they could be the 4 remaining triggers. There was also a chance one of them was just a PG, and that crit was probably the final trigger. But my thought process is, I'm dead anyways. We can see the fact that he, like, if he does restand, I can't block both the Vanguard and the rear guard. And my heals have abandoned me. So, like, there was no choice there in the matter. I had to do that. But, okay, I remember PBD was next, and then I think after PBD was Thegria, because I remember that I made a big deal about how it's always going to be the, for some reason, the glitter decks, because Roro did it, and then Ava was the one that we picked, and then, yeah, it was Thegria, so after PBD it's Thegria. God damn it. Don't tell me Donji's gonna go on a win streak right now, where like this entire episode I had planned on having like this be the finale, and then Donji just proceeds to kick my ass because he sacks the over, and then I can't do anything in response. Or like the over isn't what killed me. What killed me is that crit, which, to be fair, if I was right and it was 3 of those were triggers and the last one was a PG, I would be so upset after that. Also, why is it when I run in PBD in the ride deck is when I pull both PBD and the main in my hand, but when I only run when I run PBO in the ride deck, everything goes to shit. Okay, Sharon, please, I beg of you, give me any attacker that is not a trigger. I will begrudgingly take that. I mean, it works, so there's that. Battle phase. Okay, 8 to Vanguard. Crit. Damn it. Okay, that's actually... Okay, that's the card I thought it was going to call, honestly, so that's not bad. Actually, I could do here what I did with Overlords and just skip past PBD and go right into PBO, because I have a Nemain and I have a PBD. So it wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Because I would still get the extra crit, but I would get multi-attack out of it. The thing is, he's not gonna call rear guards because the AI never does. So it is technically better to go into PBO. The thing is, once I do, I can't go back from that decision. So once I do it, I'm stuck there. Decisions indeed. Okay, we'll think about it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. If he calls a board for some reason, I'll kill it with PBD. If he doesn't, then I'll kill it with. I'll just go right into PBO. I think that's like the best like bet here. Just debate it off what he does here because I honestly cannot think of a better play. You know, just in case because I think the AI has Leonard, I'd be damned if the AI doesn't. I'm gonna do a cheeky play here and do this. I'm not gonna use your skill because that would just be stupid. And we're going to call that, and we're gonna enter the battle phase and pray that I see double crits, or at least one crit to put on pressure. See a crit. That is not a crit. Okay, that's not bad. Can I see a crit, please? What is the point of trying when it's not gonna amount to anything? That's literally what I said earlier, like when I was recording that match with Ava versus Lornal. What's the point of trying when it's rigged against you? Because I played like, well, okay, and it was only 4 matches, technically in total 5, because game 1 I like replaced because game 1 had a lot of misplays in it that were basically, that would have changed the game state all around. So I chose to delete game 1, where Lornal did win, by the way. And while yes yes I hate Lornal, I didn't do it out of hate. I did it just because there was a lot of misplays, and I felt like it would have just been the better decision to swap out those swap out those misplays for a better game where, yes, Ava did win, but I didn't retake game 1 multiple times. I was willing to retake it because I thought the game had lagged, so if it, you know, did end up lagging, which it kind of did, like, I think the first 2 minutes lagged, but then afterwards it was fine, so it didn't really bother me that much. But, no, I remember, because Lornal was literally sacking so much. I had tested the Ava deck out before. It does fine. It's not the best, but it does fine. Lornal, on the other hand, was just sacking its ass off the entire time. And it was so annoying. And this is the first time I'm doing that in here, and I'm now realizing that that kind of just cost me a rear guard because I just now remember PBD calls from hand, or from soul. But hindsight's 2020. Let's get that extra crit of mine on the rewind, and let's call you, and let chaos reign in the battle phase. 15 face, because I have to boost this. Okay, the foreseeable guard, like I imagined. Somehow I've only seen 1 blast from darkness. I swear this camera has it out for me or something, because that's twice now it's glitched in the same video, which never happens. But okay, anyways, as I was saying, you know, I was just having the worst time with that match because it's 2 decks I don't really like. And the deck that I just wanted to get it over with, and Lornal refused not to sack for all games, and it was just the worst. And then Lornal lost, and I was so happy when it did. Like, no, and the reason why I was so upset about, like, the first game, I didn't mind too much, but the reason why I was so upset about this is because for 2 games in a row, Lornal had, okay, this is either the smartest idea I've ever had or the dumbest idea I've ever had. Lornal straight up miracle healed. Well, it overhealed in the first game, I believe, like the original game 1, and then it miracle healed on the 6 damage that same game, and then the following, yes! Jesus Christ, don't you dare pull a heal. But then on the the next game, the original game 2, or I don't know why I'm saying original game 2, I still kept original game 2, but like in game 2, it had a miracle healed at 6, and I'm like, motherfucker! And then game 3, it sacked the over in a situation that wanted the game. Like, and again, it was a triple trigger. Like, I was so no, I don't know what I just did, and we are not doing that match. I could just, no, we are not updating my Switch. Stop. Dang, no. Oh my god. Why does it always have to auto? Why does it do this to me? Okay, well, I guess I have time to rant now as I've accidentally set my thing to do that. Why does it, like, the second I clicked update now, it straight up did it without my consent or my ability. No, I'm not trying to play like, okay, thank you. Don't, stop, I literally moved the thing to the right. Remove, damn it. Okay, there we go. Anyways. Like, I don't know, I was just so annoyed at Lorinal today, because it just would not lose. It was making my job so much harder. I got the video editing done, which was great, but I just didn't want to have to sit through that shit, and I don't want to have to sit through this, because I have to fight Yu now with, it was PBD, right? Also, I can't believe that plan worked. Just saying, I don't think that would have worked if I didn't go right into PBO. It may have, but actually no, it wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have used, the main otherwise, so I think it actually had to have done that way. CPU fight, burst blast. It would have been burst blaster if there was enough space. Okay, let's fight against Yu. If we beat Yu, we could go fight against Yuki. I know I could have fought Yuki instead of fighting Yu first, but I did want to finish it off by fighting against the game's protagonist, so god damn it, I could have gone scissors and tied with him. I don't know why I went paper. Mulligan 2. Of course, after I say that I never see any of my Blaster Darks, I immediately draw them. Okay, you know what? This is a fine situation because he's probably going to rear guard rush me, and that actually would have been better if he rear guard rushed me and if I went first, because I could counter attack, and I shouldn't call Sharon because he's just going to kill Verena. But if he has it in his hand, but I'm not going to listen to logic as I lose the over trigger. How tempted I am to call that critical. The pain that I feel in my heart has... That... Wow, you know... It's always when I'm trying to win is when the over kind of just shows up and gives me a middle finger on both sides. Speaking of which, Yu, are you about to sack the over on me, good sir? I feel like that's gonna happen. Listen, yesterday when me and my friend did that match, I had the most bullshit anime final turn ever, where I used my favorite crossover dress, Braun Virena, my favorite overdress, Virena Urger, on my finishing board. In the end, it didn't matter. I had won anyways, but my hand was set up in the way where I could do it, and there was no reason not to. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. Well, it was either that or I have Braun Virena and Bill's Virena, or Bill's Virena and Urger. Either way, I wanted the favorites on the board, so I did. I went for the favorite board. And then what I ended up doing afterwards is, in my drive check where my friend had taken it, I pull a crit, and then I pull the over, and then I restand the Vanguard, and then I check what the next two would have been, because he dies to that, obviously, because he was at 5 damage. And it turns out, if we had kept going, my next drive check would have been a draw trigger into a PG, and then a crit. So, great, I would have just drove check 2 more triggers. Blaster Javelin first to see if I get anything that's worth killing. I'm now realizing that 2 PBOs have hit the damage zone. Suddenly, my confidence in winning has taken a small shot to the foot. Can I see triggers? Please see any trigger in this check. If he sees a damage trigger, I'm gonna walk away. Okay, walking away I go! Fuck this game. Why? Man, come on, Yu. Why? First I lose my over, then I lose 2 of this boy, then I lose my free mill, and then I don't get a single trigger of my twin drive. Man, you gotta be kidding me with this shit. He's gonna win off the basis of just beating me to death with triggers, isn't he? Also, he didn't call more rear guard, so PBO is not, or PBD is not gonna be nearly as deadly as I want it to be. I was about to say, if you pull a crit, I'm gonna cry. And he pulled a crit. I knew what I was walking into. You know what's weird? I have the advantage here. A deck that requires specific rear guards versus a deck that can easily kill them. You know, I am supposed to be the one winning here, not you. There's no reason to even. He's gonna use a skill, yeah. Now there's no reason to guard this. Pull a heal. Pull a heal, please. I swear if that's a trigger. Okay, thank you. Can I top deck a PBO, please? I'd feel so much better if I drew one. Well, fuck me in my opinion then. Ditch, ride PBO, PBD, and skill of PBD. Let's go fetch a javelin from in here. Thankfully you exist. No, that's not the one I want to call. Thankfully there's a B button. I'm gonna call you here. We're gonna call you. We're gonna CB1, and we're gonna send the other one to Soul to try to draw into PBO and watch I draw 2 triggers. I'm not even mad, I am just disappointed. Disappointed in myself for having faith that the AI would have fairness on me. Kill these 3, murder Irina, get the crit, drop my CB to near negatives, get the 10k, watch my camera as I hope it doesn't glitch again. Call Blaster Dark, refuse to use the skill because it's a waste of CB. Swing gotta probably take. Please see any trigger. It is now crossing my mind that he has Mahar, which means in about 5 seconds I'm about to get Mahar to death. Oh, hi Mahar, we were just talking about you and how you're about to come kick my ass. He's gonna guard this with that crit or a heal. I was right. Here's the reason why I said heal. The AI will tend to throw down a heal if it has one, just throw down a heal. I don't know why it does that, it just does. If you don't know about it, but if you do know about it, it won't for some reason, as evidenced by the Donji game. But, Mahar, yeah. Okay, you do me a huge favor, commit like 90% of your hand to the board. I don't care what you call, just call enough of your hand to where PBDing you next turn is not a minus. And your hand sucks offensively, doesn't it? So I can't do anything. Yep. It is not worth if you pull the over, I'm going to cry. Because that means it doesn't matter what I do, I'm dead on the next turn. Okay, 1 card's useless, but it's terrifying. 1 card is useless, but it's terrifying. Right now. And he pulled a front trigger. Yay! Now to use my contingency plan, I have to lose a rear guard. I am feeling so stoked about this game, man. Nothing has gone wrong this entire time. He's definitely not gonna live next turn, especially when my cards are in my favor, right everyone? You can hear the sarcasm in my voice as I am slowly dying on the inside, because I know I'm not gonna see a single useful thing in my drive check that's gonna turn this around, and I know I'm dead on the next turn because that's just how it is. Now, please, game, prove me wrong and give me something that lets me live or kill him here. This is my only chance at winning. I know it's not going to be a trigger, but I have to have faith. You know what? You know, it doesn't even matter because I would have just drawn it anyways. If you're wondering why I ended my turn, it's because I'm trying to see Beast. He has front. I should not be taking this chance, but I'm going to. Don't pull a front on the first check. Don't pull a front on the second check. Okay, as long as he doesn't pull the over, I'm safe. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's two of them. That's not what I want to see right now. I would guard this with Sharon if I had a choice, but I don't. Can I please draw into PBO? There are two of the left, or the Persona ride that is in here. I will take either one. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, watch, this is gonna be one of them. I'm willing to bet right now one of them's right here. There's either this or it's a fucking heel trigger. It's one of the two. At some point, I feel like asking the game to be fair would be more of like a make-a-wish than actual... Where is it? I saw it, yeah. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna... Please, for the love of God, for all that is holy in this world, let me see 2 triggers in my drive check. I'm like... Or at least let me see a crit. I won't risk it again, but let me see a crit. Because right now, the only thing I have that's keeping me alive is me just damage starving him, which I'm gonna have to start swinging next turn to kill him. So PBD, please win. See, the worst part is we know there are triggers left, and I'm just not seeing them. Again, if you're wondering why I keep ending my turn, it's because I just have to CB starve him. That's the only way I'm capable of winning at this point, is just to CB starve him. And because of the current predicament, guard. In hindsight, intercepting would have been smarter, but hindsight's 2020. I use the skill and sack this to make it just a 3 to pass, and you're gonna pull the over, aren't you? No. It doesn't matter, he's gonna put it all on Van anyway, so if he sees 2 more, it's game. Okay, so this has to be the over. Cool, most of his hand can't guard. Like, if I actually had the, you know, trigger luck on my side, I could just kill him. But, as we know right now, triggers are kind of refusing to show up for whatever reason that may be. So, please at some point just take an attack. Asshole! See crits. See crits. If I see a crit, I can... See a crit and I can win. Why is the game doing this to me? I don't know. I really don't. This was supposed to be the easy one. It really was supposed to be the easy one. And Yu Yu has gone out and made this one of my most difficult life missions I have ever been a part of. At this point, it's not worth going into PBO. Here's why. Oh great, so there goes my win con. And there goes the other one, so I can't even kill next turn. And now he can overdress. Great, everything that could just go wrong in the last 5 seconds did. There is no reason to go into PBO here, because while yes it applies pressure, I need hand cards right now, especially because in that situation, I can't kill, and of course I see a trigger from that. He's gonna PG this, he's going to. See a crit. I don't know how many crits are left. See one, or see a heal. Thank you. All effects here. I know he's just going to block it with that PG. But this is fine. I'm just gonna keep doing this until he loses. 30 double crit. Okay. I got rid of the trick star. I know this must be boring for you guys. Trust me, it's boring for me too. But you over... Watch, I'm gonna get so close to winning and I'm gonna lose off the dumbest thing ever. Just because Lady Luck hates me. You know what's funny too? I still have yet to see the over from his side. So he could still very much have it. So I actually can't afford to take risk from him. Now here's my thing. If he sees the over in his drive check, I win. I actually want him to see the over here, because if he sees the over in his drive check right now, I can win. Here's why. He will go down to 1 deck card at the end of this turn. So please, if you have the over in deck, for whatever reason, see it now. If you do, I win. Okay, listen, this pump's gonna hit the Vanguard, because I can force him to deck himself out. I'm just gonna hit the Vanguard if I can hit the Vanguard, because that's the only way I can win now. Battle phase. 13. See, literally any trigger deck. Any trigger is all I need and I win. Any triggers. Go to hell. Any triggers, come on. That was what, 3, 1. That's not the one I was looking for. What's the third one? Okay, so we're down. I almost no guarded that on accident. So we are down what, 2 triggers? So in damage zone, not in general. There's 1 in hand, and how many are in drop? 11. So 12, 14. Half that deck is triggers. Half of my deck right now is triggers. Literally, half that is triggers. Watch, I'm gonna see none of them. If he sees the over, I win. Actually, no matter what, I win. He either decks himself out because he sees the over, or I just win outright by ending my turn. I won this game, not because I pushed Yu to 6 like I wanted to, not because I outplayed Yu. No, I had to sit here, watch my triggers not come to me when I needed them to, and then just lose. And because I don't want to take any chances, because I feel like one of those is a draw, I'm just gonna pass the turn and say, fuck the AI. This is what you get when you piss me off. Go to hell, die. I don't count that as a win in my book. That is an insulting win. I don't care about beating someone by deck out if it's a good game where like both sides actually, you know, went all in, they had fun with it. I don't count it as a win if that shit happens, where I just don't get to play the game because my triggers just don't show up when I need them to. I don't blame the, 2 to pass and me putting the crit on Vanguard on the AI. To be fair, we all knew that was my only way of winning in that moment, but like, it didn't matter. We all know it was game anyways. Especially, like, even, that's the worst part too. In any other case, I could have literally won the game if he had, it's actually not worth calling something here. If I get a Blessing of the Hell Dragon, then the gods just hate me, but, it wouldn't have been worth, and well, I couldn't do anything is what I'm trying to get at here. Like, in any other situation, that would have been like the perfect hand for me to hit him with because he had nothing that could guard. And then I could just beat the shit out of him. But no, I had nothing to do because all of my triggers just showed up in the worst order ever and refused to show up when I needed them to. I basically had to play that with vanillas as triggers, which was not helpful. And not vanillas as in they were vanillas and had no skills, vanillas as in they pretty much didn't exist. Even though I did see them, they just pretty much did nothing that actually helped me and more or less were there just to make me mad. She's gonna see crits, isn't she? And alright, I forgot I'm playing against Grand Grace. And I was right. These, you know what was funny? This video was supposed to be at most 45 minutes. The camera has glitched twice. I have no idea what our time frame is on this. I know one of those glitches was at 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a guess that the other one was probably around the 13-minute mark. So 23 minutes coupled with the 20 minutes right now. Is that 20 minutes? Yeah, there's 20 minutes on the clock right now for the third for the third clip of this video. I don't even want to ask right now. Point is, nothing is going right. There's no way in hell I win this in the next 6 minutes. and if I do, then the gods for once are on my side, which are in itself, as we've proven this entire episode, are rare occurrence of their own. I had a whole topic for today. I was so happy. I was gonna be like in the best mood possible, and then the second we start playing, everything goes to shit within 5 seconds. Ignoring that, 10 to Vanguard. Please see triggers. Any trigger will make me feel better. Thank you. That makes me feel so much better. That sounds like sarcasm, I know, but I'm being legit serious right now. That actually makes me feel a lot better, because it tells me that the AI is listening. And it also makes me feel like shit, because that also makes me realize that the only reason the AI gave me a trigger is because it's about to make my life 10 times worse. Because that's the reason why I went with Gravidia. I remember how when I was playing the whole entire Gravidia line, I was literally saying the entire time, there's only one reason why I'm doing this well with Gravidia, is because the game is waiting to crush my spirit the second Gravidia loses, and lo and behold it did by killing me with Zorga. So, you know, it wasn't a fun experience is what I'm getting at. I mean, okay, she's lost what, 1 heal now? So, did she lose 2? Oh, that's a crit. Okay, I just have to play around Yuki. Yuki, who is notoriously my least favorite AI, and the one I hate the most, is about to, or is my opponent for this, and I don't want to deal with this crap. If you pull the over, I'm going to cry. Because I said for like 5 turns, if you put that on the Vanguard, I'm gonna cry. Okay. But she's down 2 heals. Okay. I would admit, you know what the thing is though, I genuinely did want Yu to sack the over, because I could see at the point where I started saying it, that I would actively win if he pulled the over. Because he would be unable, like unless the AI did a big brain move and just didn't swing with the Vanguard, I would win and... Well, there goes my win con in the late game. I really wanted that for later, but you know, I guess you can't get what you want in life, especially when life likes to flip you off about 10 times per day. Whew, I don't even know how to feel about that one. Ditch. Ride, PBD, skill. I don't have anything that's worth sacking outside of that domain, which I don't really want to sack, but I don't have much choice here, so unless I do this, and this is actually a better option, so I'm glad I looked at my hand a second time. Okay, call you. PBD, do me a favor and kill that board. Yeah, and I get the extra crit out of this, so you know, this is a good situation. Even though we know she has a Persona right in hand, if not 2 of them, so she's gonna get that Maple right back. It at least nullifies the intercept, and I know she's just gonna take the Vanguard, so I'm gonna do this one first. 15 to rear, or 15 to Van. Cool. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you outsmart the AI. Now, PBD, if you don't mind, please hit and see a crit. Please see a crit. Thank you. I know, again, I know that sounds like sarcasm, but genuinely, thank you. Now, if you don't mind, actually, I'm not gonna say anything, but preferably see another crit. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll accept the triple crit. Okay, she's gonna go to 4, 5, I think. No, yeah, 5. Well, she might go to 4 if she pulls her 3rd heal, but which we have to keep track of that she has 1 in hand. I think she has. I know she has 1. I don't know if she has 2. But draw trigger. Okay, now the question is, will she see another trigger in a heal or no? The answer is, okay, cool. Oh yeah, she has a Belvedere in hand though. Ooh, that's a, yeah, she's drawing a Belvedere, not the Grand Grace, but she did have a Grand Grace in her drive check from earlier. Not the last drive check, but the previous, the last drive check. Anyways, there's the Maple we knew about. Next turn, it's a debate if I should stay on PBD or go to PBO, because PBD might be able to slow down her board progression long enough for me to live, or PBO might essentially just be my instant win con because it's multi-attack. But, you know, who really knows the situation, because honestly, I'm not paying attention anymore. I'm being assaulted by the AI, I'm not even paying attention anymore. Okay, what is this? 33 to Vanguard? She went through a lot of her deck really quickly. So, do I have all 4 in hand? The PGs? Oh no, I don't. I thought I did for a second. I have 3 of each though, PBO and PGs. Interesting. But I will let that hit for a counter charge and soul charge because I know it doesn't matter if I damage stall her here, and the reasoning why of that is because she will be able to outlast me in terms of damage stalling, so there's no reason to. But if I can outsmart her by forcing her to deck herself out, I am inherently doing the better play here. I didn't do the math properly, though. I was like, I do have another 15k in hand. I was trying to find it, and I didn't realize until after I took it that the blessing was the thing I was looking for. I know the AI doesn't have fronts. So, as long as it doesn't pull double crits and put it on Van, I'm safe. Okay. That's one down. Okay. So the question is it worth going into PBO knowing that it's gonna kill my rear guard gain, or is it better standing on PBD to nuke the board and set up for next turn? Because PBO is not gonna put up enough offensive to drop that entire hand. So PBD is what I'm leaning towards. So you know what? I'm gonna stick to my gut. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm gonna go with the PBD plan. CB1, please give me a Bruno. Or Mugen or something that retire. Okay, fair enough. Call, CB1, kill all these three. Let's not kill the Maple because it's just gonna come back, to be fair. So we'll kill these two. And that, in hindsight, would have just been better to stay on PBO for, who knows, or go to PBO, but you live and you learn. There's the PG we knew about. Because the thing is, I only have one Blaster Dark, so I could only kill one rear guard. Okay, so she lost another K. Can I maybe see a draw trigger? It's gonna be a heal, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so I can walk away from next turn alive, most likely. Not guaranteed, but most likely. This is an intercept if I've ever seen one, especially if it has a persona. What if it doesn't have a persona? That's just the smarter option. Okay, so it's gonna go down by 3 deck cards next turn. Actually, no, it's gonna go down by 4. The AI is gonna lose 4 deck cards in total. 1 from Persona Ride. Yep. Then 1 from the drive check, and then, or 2 from the drive check, and then 1 from the, what's it called? The, skill. There we go. Okay, Fusado we know is in the hand, is gonna get called like hell. Okay. So the question is, are we going to be able to walk out of this one? She probably has the last Grand Grace in hand. And there's the K, or Belvedere column. Okay, this is going to hurt like hell. I take this, full well knowing that I can survive the other ones. See any trigger, make my job easy. I appreciate that 100% of the way. Let's fucking go. Okay, anyways, counter charge 1, soul charge 1. Yes, there we go. I'm trying like everything in my power to deck her out. Oh yeah, I forgot so she goes down to 7 this turn actually, because I didn't foresee that I would take the thing. Anyways, here's the issue of not having like freebie drops. I don't have anything that I really want to use up on the guard power for that one. But I guess that's a guard, and then I don't want to take chances on the Grand Grace for obvious reasons. Thankfully, I have 2 of these to throw down, so I can PG with 1 of them as the cost, which is great. So go away. If you want to see the over here, you can't. Okay, so we know confirmation now. The final one is in hand, and okay then. Unless I see a heal in my drive check, I've lost. I can already see where this is going. Unless I see a heal in my drive check, I've lost. Because she has a Persona Ride. I only have 1 PG left. And I don't think PBO is going to be enough to win. So... And I don't think it's worth going into PBO either. Because I don't think I can wipe out her hand is the thing. So I think the best bet is to do this again. Call Nemain. What I'm about to do is either one of the dumbest things I've ever done or the smartest thing or one of the smart things I've ever done. Okay. Not what I was looking for, but this works, I guess. Counterblast, sack, sack, sack. We're once again gonna kill this column. I know she's down 3 Belvederes. We know she's out of all of her Ks now, I believe. So that's good for us. And it's time to not swing for game, but swing to live. Please let me see a heal. Let me see a heal. See a heal. Please see a heal. And this is an intercept. Yep. Okay, how dead am I? What are my chances of living? How many heals are left? Okay, we know the persona is coming. I saw one, I see two. I thought there was three out. Is there really only two? One, two. Oh, there's only two out. Okay, so in our deck of 11, we have about a 1 in 5 chance of pulling it. You motherfucker. Okay, so here's the thing. No matter what, I have to take something. I think that's the situation we're in. So if I play this smart, and because I don't think the AI is gonna swing with the Vanguard first. If I play this smart and I take this, and I pull the 1 in 5 chance of a heal, I can win off of deck out. Yeah, that's my only option. Please, heal. Yes! Yes! Let's go, baby! Skill of Fusado! Mandatory soul charge, motherfucker! I knew that plan would work! Let's go! Skill of Graham Grace, mandatory draw! All I have to do is live the other two. 15k skill, I will, fuck it, retire Blaster Dark. That's immediate guard. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I could have just intercepted, but it would have done the same thing, but whatever. Oh, the AI's just gonna suicide. Okay, great. I won. I literally won off a miracle. I don't care. I won. I somehow beat Yuki. That plan worked perfectly. That's the reason why I always take Fusado. In case of this. I don't care if I won twice by deck out today. Fuck you, Yuki. Okay, that one was an outplay. That one was actually an outplay. We did it! The best, and I'm now realizing that we went over the time span of the camera recording, but whatever, it's fine. So, and we did it! That's it for the best of 24. We didn't have to go past Keter. I think we used up exactly half our options, because what? 1, 2, 3, where's Stoikea? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of what would have been 3 times 5, so 15, so like a little bit over half our options. So, all around, pretty great. This was a fun series. I had fun with it. Some matches were exciting. Some, like these last 3, were pure hell. But all around, they were fun, and I liked them a lot. So it's sad to say, but this series has officially come to the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed like I did, and I'll see you all in the next video, whatever it may be, for playthrough-wise. So I'll see you all then. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join Discord, follow Twitch, and I'll see you all next one. Don't stand up your Vanguards.